welcome back. Yes, I am back. So this is the first video after my super long vacation. I hope most of you know who follow me that I have been over a month in Poland. So the last 4 videos that you saw, it was actually pre-recorded. And I mentioned it, before that I will be pre-recording some videos. So you had some, things to see, but I was gone for over a month, basically. So as I mentioned before I left, I was planning to do some luxury shopping in Europe because, as I always tell you guys, it's cheaper. It's just cheaper. So I tried to save some money. I had a vlog sale, so a lot of my things that I wasn't using, and basically I put this money towards the purchases. We got 6 pieces. We, meaning me and my husband. There's really only like one, maybe 1.5 piece that it's his. The rest is mine, but I'm gonna show you everything. My husband was with me there for just the first week, and then he came back to the US, and me and the boys stays for another more than 3.5 weeks. So yeah, so let's get started, because I'm sure you guys are so anxious to see what we've got. And I actually broke down everything. I have the prices on my cell phone, and I'm just gonna tell you roughly how much we saved on each item after getting obviously the tax refund and all that jazz. So let's get started. I'm gonna go from the smaller pieces to the biggest. So just to get this out of the way, this is my husband's little purchase, and he actually have been using it for the past 3 weeks, almost a month, because he came back obviously earlier, like I mentioned. So here's a little baby box, and let me show you what we've got. And by the way, he said he's loving it. So there is a tiny little dust bag. It says Louis Vuitton right there. And so this is a pocket organizer that my husband got himself, and I'm sure you especially my male audience, I'm sure you're all familiar with this little tiny wallet. It's the cutest thing ever, to be honest with you. There's a little pocket on the outside, as you can see, and by the way, the canvas is so soft. It's so nice, super luxurious. There is a couple of pockets, like a hidden little compartments you can have on this side, and then obviously there is a few on here. 3 credit cards, there's a 4th one you can put, and obviously there's a little section right there as well. So my husband doesn't really carry a lot of cash, and especially change, so for him having this in his pocket is just perfect. And like I mentioned, he has been using it for like a month. This was made in France. There's a sticker. There we go. And like I mentioned, he loves it. He loves it. So if you're looking for a really good kind of a small wallet for your husband, for your boyfriend, I think this is the one to go. We really look at the many different ones, and this one was really perfect for him. So let me give you the price. All right, so the Polish price for this item, it was 1,040 Polish money, which is a Polish zloty. Here, I found the tag so you can see it, but it's roughly after taxes, because we've got taxes, he got taxes on the way back from Poland to the US. He only ended up paying for this item $230. In America, the pocket organizer cost $350, so he saved $120 on this little wallet. So again, it was $230 US. Okay, the next thing, it's something that I was after for a very long time, but I mentioned it in my videos in the past that sunglasses are very expensive. Louis Vuitton sunglasses are very expensive in America. So whenever I get a chance, I like to get them abroad, because you are saving quite a bit of the money. So like I mentioned, this is the pair of sunglasses that I've got myself. So again, it comes in the Louis Vuitton box, and you just slide open like this, and there is some information here. There's some booklet in here, and there's a yellow booklet as well. So I'm sure there's some info about the sunglasses, and the glasses itself comes in the blue box. I love those boxes. I already purchased one glasses nearly 2 years ago, and I saved quite a bit of the money. So this is the blue leather box with the embossed Louis Vuitton, as you can see, and then you open up like so. There is an item inside, and let me show you what I've got. And by the way, this little cloth also says Louis Vuitton on it. There we go. And let me show you guys. So these are the sunglasses that I've got, and these are called the Petite Viola sunglasses. I hope I'm saying it right. I'm saying like a musical instrument, viola, but that's the way it's spelled. So I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I'm sure it's not viola. We always say viola, so I don't know. But anyway, these are in the monogram, as you can see, and they have very cute little ending here. So this is all monogram. They also come in the Azur. They didn't have Azur, but I was obviously after the monogram, and it's the same on this side, and it's kind of nice and have a kind of nice gold finish. And those are, there's like a little LV. I'm not sure if you'll be able to tell. You can see my camera right there. Yeah, see, there's a little LV at the corners, and these are like a little smaller, I would say, aviator style, but I absolutely love these. They have like a little brownish tint, and I just feel like these are so nice. They're very lightweight. Yes, they're kind of similar to the ones that I purchased 2 years ago, but I wanted those so badly. So I'm very happy that I finally got it. I think they looks great, and I was able to save quite a bit of the money. Okay, so these sunglasses in America, they cost $605, obviously plus tax, but that's a basic price, $605. In Poland, after receiving a discount at the airport, receiving my taxes back, I only end up paying $430 for those sunglasses. So that's a saving of $175. So I think for the sunglasses, it's quite a bit saving. I mean, I think it's huge, actually. You know, why would we spend over, you know, more than we have to? $175, and plus you would still pay tax, you know, in the US, obviously, so it would be more than that. So that's a pretty good saving. Okay guys, let's keep going. So we're going to the little bigger items. So this one came in more like a vertical bag, and this is actually something that I've picked up probably 2 days before I left for US. It was like a very kind of impulse purchase. It comes in this box. It's a very kind of narrow box, but let me show you what's inside. Obviously there is a Louis Vuitton dust bag. There we go. And the item I've got, this wasn't something that I planned on, but when I saw it, I fell in love, so I had to get it. So I've got a Pallas beauty case. This is the official name for it, Pallas beauty case. You know, when I first look at this, first of all, what I loved about this, it was how soft it is, how playable the canvas is. I love, you know, the details on it. Obviously you can see those beautiful pleats. There's a little leather tab. The same on the other side. Here's how it looks from the back. And it comes also with the red color. They did have a beautiful red, but I thought, you know, black is timeless. I can even use it as a clutch. And you know, it's quite expensive in America. I think it's $1,020, and I could never understand why is it so expensive, and now I know why. It's all leather lined. So basically there's a little pocket, and there's, as you can see, there's a piece of leather in here. Here it says Louis Vuitton Paris right there, and like I mentioned, those are the tabs from both sides. Beautiful hardware, really pretty hardware. And then when you open this up, you guys, the entire case is leather lined. So this is what actually bringing the price up, and it's very kind of soft. I would say it's a calf skin. I don't think she gave me a tag. Let me see. Oh, there's maybe something. It came with a little booklet. It's beautifully lined, you know, with the black leather, and it says Louis Vuitton Paris, made in Italy, right here inside, and it smells. It smells so good. And like I mentioned, there's a little pocket, by the way. There's a little pocket in here, and like I mentioned, it's very, very soft, very pliable, feels very luxurious. So the price might be, you know, high because of the fact that it's all leather inside. So I was asking the lady, like, do the people use it for a cosmetic bag? Do they use it as a clutch? And she really said you can use it both ways. So I was just thinking, you know, this is such a great piece, and it was a wonderful price, and I'm gonna show you in just gonna tell you in just a second. So I've decided to pick up this baby, and you know, I can, like I said, I can use it as a clutch or just kind of enjoy it and use it as my cosmetic pouch whenever I travel, or even keep it in your, you know, Neverfull or any of the bigger bags. Okay, so like I mentioned, this Pallas beauty case in America cost $1,020. In Poland, after receiving a tax discount, I end up paying $712, which is a savings of $308. I think this is huge. So of course I couldn't pass on it because, you know, over $300 in savings. I'm gonna grab it. Alright guys, so we're moving on to the bigger items. So here's a big bag, and by the way, see, I brought all the bags with me, all the boxes, everything. It's a good thing that those boxes are foldable, so you can actually fold them flat, and they can just, I put them on the bottom of my suitcase, and they were just perfect. So here is a box, and this is something that I persuade my husband that we're gonna get it, and we can share it. So let me show you what we've picked. So here's the item. Comes with the dust bag as usual, and let me show you what we've got. It's a little squished, I'm sorry. But this is Porte-documents Voyage size PM. I didn't tell you guys, but I did end up selling my pochette Cosmos. As much as I loved it, it was very heavy for me when I filled up with my music, you know, to hold it in my hands, and it just didn't have any you know, handles, so, or any straps. So I end up selling my pochette Cosmos. So the money went towards this little baby. So this is obviously from the men's collection, but this is something that I had on my eye for a while, and I love the fact that it's obviously monogram. I'm the monogram lady, and it has a black, you know, straps, so I don't have to worry about the vachetta. And then it's very narrow because this is more like a computer case slash briefcase, if you will. So as you can see, it has silver hardware. There we go, it's all silver, and it comes with the strap, and the strap is also a black leather, and it's very comfortable strap because it also has this little kind of a shoulder section, you know, so it's not gonna dig into your arms. It's obviously adjustable, as you can see. Here's the beautiful shiny hardware. It says Louis Vuitton on it on both sides. There we go. It says here Louis Vuitton, made in Spain. It's all kind of a canvas line with a little pocket in here, and this pocket also has a key and the, let me show you guys, and the lock. So here's a beautiful shiny lock in color silver, and the keys, as you can see. So there's a little pocket, like I said, on this side, and there's two smaller pockets on the other side, and of course one big compartment right here in the middle. So my husband used this on the way back when he was coming back, because he brought this with him, so I didn't bring this, and he said it was very comfortable, he liked it. So we actually going to share it because I carry a lot of music for my work, so you know, everything will just fit perfectly perfectly, or the documents. And my husband is not really a handbag person, but occasionally, you know, especially when he travels, he would like to have something. So we're just gonna share this little baby. So the price for the Voyage Porte-document PM in America is $1,350. We end up paying roughly, after taxes, after receiving a discount, about $1,000 US dollars, which brings us to the savings of $350. Okay guys, I have two more things to show you. So the next item comes also in the large bag and pretty thick box. And again, this was something that I'm not gonna say it was an impulse buy, because I had my eye on this item for a while. I was just more kind of thinking, do I really need it? Maybe, you know, maybe it's useless. I don't know. But honestly, I thought to myself, if I will ever get it, I'm gonna buy it in Europe because I can save some money on it. So here's the item that I've got. Let's unbox this. So here we go, Louis Vuitton dust bag. And the item I've got, dun, da, da, da. It's the Nice BB. So like I mentioned, I wasn't sure if I really needed, but you know, this feels like such an iconic item from Louis Vuitton, and kind of gives me a vibe and the feel of the, you know, the trunk. So I just thought, you know, why not? I can go for it. I can save quite a bit of money on it, so let me just get it. And they had it in stock, so I was very, very happy. I'm not sure if you can tell, but it says Louis Vuitton Paris right in here. Obviously the vachetta is so light because it's a brand new item. And let me show you inside. I'm sure you're all familiar with this item. There's a little pocket here on the top, which I don't think I even opened it yet. There's some booklet in here with information, and this is this case is different from the Pallas beauty case, because this is more one of those man-made materials. It's very typical for you know, cosmetic cases. It was made in Italy. There's a little pocket right in here, and there's two more pockets. Let me see on this side. There's two more pockets on this side. Those are very kind of narrow pockets, and obviously, you know, the large compartment in here. I just thought it's gonna look so beautifully on my vanity, and you know, obviously I'm gonna use it. It's not like I'm gonna put it and just look at it, but it's just so cute, and it just reminds me of this, you know, typical Louis Vuitton kind of trunk. So again, I was able to save quite a bit of the money on this item. So the price for the Nice BB in America is $900. After receiving my tax back at the airport, I end up paying $620, which is a savings of $280. Okay guys, this is the very last item, which is the biggest one that I've got. And this shouldn't be a surprise for those who know me and for those who are following me for a while. This is a handbag that I had on my wish list for a while, and I was just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I finally bit the bullet, and I have decided to get it because, again, of the savings, and I don't have anything like that. Can you guess? Can you guess what I've got? Here's the dust bag, and I've got, you guys, there we go. This is the Damier Azur Neverfull MM. The light is washing it up a little bit, but this is pretty much the handbag that I was originally thinking maybe I should just buy pre-owned because it's just so light, and I've never had anything in Azur print, and I thought, I I don't know how it's, you know, how it's going to be. So I was looking at the pre-loved on Fashion File, and they were just actually more expensive than the used ones. So, you know, I said, just why not? Let me just get the one in Poland. So obviously this is how it looks inside. I've got the one with the pink color that also had with the basic beige color, but I've decided to go with the pink. And because this one is the new, it comes with the little pocket with a little sachet. And my original one, which is the monogram, doesn't come with this little sachet because I bought it in 2008, and it was right before when they changed it into, you know, that was a big price increase. So this bag was made in France, so I have a French bag, and yeah, it's still summer and it's going to be a summer for a long time here in the south. So I'm gonna use it and enjoy it. And I like Neverfull, you guys. I like and I use mine, you know, the monogram pretty much all the time. So I know the style of the bag. I just, you know, hopefully I'll be able to pair this kind of a bluish, you know, cream kind of, you know, color with my outfits. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Let me know, for those who recently purchased the handbags with the vachetta, do you put some protection on it? I do have, I think it's called the Apple Guard. Should I spray it? Let me know for those who knows, because I haven't used that spray ever. And I purchased quite a few months ago, but I've never used it, so I don't know if I should just protect with something. If that will work or not, let me know. Okay, so let me break this down for you guys. This handbag in the US cost $1,320, and it's a size MM. I end up paying, after refund, I end up paying $995, which is roughly a savings of $325. So this is it, you guys. As you can see, I saved quite a bit of the money. I added up all the discounts, and we roughly saved almost $1,600 for our purchases. We did not end up paying any tax at the US borders, simply because they didn't say anything. So we did clear all the items, but they just let us go. And my husband brought a couple of items with him, and I brought a few items with me when I purchased. So they didn't ask him to pay, didn't ask me to pay, so it was a pure savings for us. I guess, you know, maybe with whole summer travel they just don't want to bother. You know, I don't know, maybe they just didn't see it was that much of a big deal. I don't know, but anyway, it's good for us. So like I said, we saved about $1,600, and it was fun. You know, we had a good time. I posted some things on the Instagram. I went to the Dior, and I had all the intentions of buying some cute stuff in there, but unfortunately, as much as I love the handbags and Lady Dior is still on my list, I did not buy it. I just don't think the Lady Dior is holding on to the value that much, so I would rather go with the excellent pre-owned condition than purchasing brand new. If I would purchase a brand new handbag, Lady Dior, I would roughly saved about $400, I think, maybe up to $500 with the taxes. It depends how much tax I'll get back, but it's about between $400 and $500, which is quite a bit of savings. But I really wanted to buy, there was this beautiful Dior brooch that was on my list, as well as the shawl. And surprisingly, you guys, it was exactly the same price. It was like $5 different than I would pay in the US. So yes, I would probably save on the tax, but then I would probably have to pay the tax back, most likely, on the border. So it was just not worth it for me to make a purchase. I don't know why, but the Dior was basically the same price for the accessories. You know, like I said, the handbag was cheaper, $300–400 cheaper, but the accessories were basically the same price when, you know, when I try to exchange, you know, the money. So I end up not purchasing any Dior or anything other than Louis Vuitton when it comes to the luxury, but I did purchase lots of other things. I got some beautiful jewelry, so I think I'm gonna include this in the following videos. I'm gonna do probably 2 videos about my trip, and I'm gonna show you guys some clips because I know you asked me to kind of vlog a little bit. It was hard, you guys, but I did take some footage. So as I'm gonna talk about my trip, if you would like to hear it, obviously I can include some clips, and I can show you the other purchases that I made, which I think are fun as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, leave me a comment, and ask me any question if you want. I'll be happy to answer it, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.